Man. She's deceased. Mao Mao is not just hyperfixated on drugs and herbs and apothecary stuff. Anything that activates her curiosity, like solving mystery and detective mode, like right here, case in point, she cannot let it go. She hears the master Li Haiku, but she's choosing to not listen to him because the curiosity is too strong, right? Hello friends, my name is Benoit Kim, a UPenn educated psychotherapist and your favorite yapper. Welcome to my detailed psychological analysis of the Apothecary Diaries episode 14, We're Making Headways. Assassination Zero, Vinny, Greg Boge, Foxholes Gaming, Crisco94, Jean Negre, Wu Yixiang, Project Norway, and Samsonian are the sponsored tier highlights of today's video. I appreciate your support. Shout out to the best patron family and growing YouTube membership. Sit back and I hope you enjoy. Who's this? Is that Mao Mao? No, who's that? Whoa, what is this? Also, I love the stark contrast of the red parasol and this black and white, very sombering snow. And that's how episode 13 ended, right? With the snow, and obviously I talked about external weather condition is always a representation of the internal turmoil based on the storytelling technique, which is very powerful. I love the color contrast here. And obviously red represents royalty, prosperity in the Chinese dynasty era. Let's see what's happening in this episode. Very serious start. Oh, it's purple hair. Is it Lady Ado? No. Purple hair though. Who is this? Yeah, it's not Mao Mao. Okay, all right. So I forgot what the Empress looked like. Emperor's mother. So I forgot what she looked like, but she gives it the Empress vibe. And yeah, she has purple hair, but she doesn't look like Lady Ado either. It's very different. Was that Empress? Anyway, episode 14 is called the new pure consort. Oh, is that the new upper rank concubine? Let's see. What a dramatic start. Hoki desu ka? Fan favorite Mao Mao is back. Also, a lot of people had commented that it must be so boring and there's lack of entertainment in the royal palace, especially for the 4 upper rank concubine. And they said that her favorite reality TV show is Jin Mao, Jin Shi, and Mao Mao. So do you think she's excited in part because of course she adores Mao Mao, as we've seen, and also her favorite reality TV show season 2, Jin Mao, is back? What do you guys think? What's going on? Is Jinshi I guess, is he deciding one of the, because we saw 2 nameplates on Master Jinshi's desk. And as we saw, and as I've been speculating, Master Jinshi is the secret prince, the son of Lady Ado. But as of now, he's like the heavens. He's like the highest ranking officer of the royal palace, the gardener of the Emperor's Garden, using his own words, right? Based on earlier episodes. So is Master Jinshi deciding and voting to see out of the 2 recommendations, which becomes a final upper rank concubine in lieu and replacement of Lady Ado? Oh no, so she already answered? What? What? Emperor? Oh, Gyokyu, I'm dead. The forbidden arts of, you know what, the seduction technique with sizable fruits. And I see, so I take everything I said back, right? Guys, I get excited. I'm just commenting out loud. And of course, I'm not always right. So it sounds like 2 upper rank concubines recommended Mao Mao to be the tutor, mentor, and teacher for the new concubine who entered the palace. And that makes sense. We call that acclimation period or adjustment period. Definition right here. Anytime we enter a new environment, anytime there's a significant change environmentally, we call the environmental factor, which is one of the factors and facets we evaluate and use and think about when we're using psychotherapeutic or even clinical psychology. Because all of us, we are never independent of our environments. Even if we literally live on an island, there's still a village. We are never alone. We're never isolated. That's why person and environment, definition right here. We also call the ecological approach or ecological perspective, also definition right here. I know, guys, a lot of definitions, but ecology is the environment, right? So ecological approach or person and environment is measuring and evaluating our well-being, our psychology, mental health, physical health, emotional health in association and in affiliation with the environment that we're in. So because of that, anytime an environment changes, it causes a lot of distress, and all of us need to learn to adjust and acclimate to the new environment. And Mao Mao was voted and recommended by the 2 upper ranking concubines to become that teacher. And I think that's what Lady Yokuyu was saying earlier. Oh, Mao Mao is back. So yes, Jin Mao season 2 reality TV show is back in season, but also make the best of Mao Mao. Because remember, guys, Mao Mao has transcended much beyond just a lady in waiting, just an apothecary. She became a confidant, a person that is known to be wise and sharp and astute. So I think this recommendation makes perfect sense to me. But Mao Mao was like, this must be a joke, right?
2人の妃に頼まれてはさすがに無視できない。ご丁寧に報酬の額まで書かれていたし。
Oh, nice.
にしてもババアかなりふっかけてるな。
That interest rates?
この2が講義で使う教材か？
こっちが請求書です。やっぱり手ない。大事な教材を見せるわけにはいかない。
Mao Mao, a cat, that fierce feline cat nature that's like, it's my territory. How dare you? Back off. Reminds me of my overlords. Their names are King and Dutch. They're the same way. Sure, I'm their cat dad, but enough is enough. No more. That's like Mao Mao. That fiery passion. I'm going all the way. Wow. It's like when a K-pop star or an idol visits like an area and literally everyone, guys and girls, everyone just fangirling. That's literally Master Jinshi. A man of beauty, prestige.
授業の噂を聞いて集まったんだろう。授業を受けるのは上級費のみだ。用のないものは下がるように。
Wait, are all those ladies, are they all concubines? Lord, dang! Yo, Emperor, are you good? Do you have enough stamina? Like, are you doing okay, my man? Like, all these are concubines. But of course, Master Jinshi's like only upper ranking concubines may remain. Everyone else dismissed. See the power that Master Jinshi has? Mythical monster. Nice. Master Jinshi is built tougher than he looks. Remember that combat scene? He was ripped, six-pack, just muscles, extremely good with his combat, right? And yeah, even he said it. Like, I think when he was drinking and dining with the emperor, he's like, no matter how hard I trained, I'm still a puppet on the emperor's palm, because obviously emperor is the heavens, he's the sky. But yeah, we know Master Jinshi has the physique of a Greek god. But of course, Mao Mao doesn't know that. And it just hit me now. There's another similarity between Mao Mao and Master Jinshi. Master Jinshi doesn't wear that phoenix, that royalty wardrobe, I think to disguise his true rank, aka the secret prince, based on my conjecture and Mao Mao's analysis. And Mao Mao also disguises her own beauty with the freckles and this very mundane green wardrobe. So both Jinshi and Mao Mao, they're actually both in disguise during their day-to-day. And just like another case in point, Master Jinshi disguises his muscles and how truly competent and sharp he is with combat, fighting skills, by seemingly pretending to be eunuch. But as I've been predicting since the previous episodes, with all the hints and foreshadowing, Master Jinshi definitely has his PP and he's not eunuch. This is nothing but a disguise for his master plan, whatever that is. It's Lady your cue. See, season 2, Jin Mao is back and she was just chuckling. She's loving this already. Her life is already brightened up because entertainment is back. Hongnyang, she's sighing.
他の上級妃が3人もいれば無理もないか。あの毒味役の次女がそばにいれば。
Yes, yes, yes. Nice.
体調も良さそうだ。
Voluptuous form, like voluminous.
警戒しなくていい。
The new one.
ローラン妃か。
Luolan. So in Chinese pronunciation is Luolan. I can't really tell you what it means because there's so many possible interpretations and meaning. But at least based on the pinyin, which is how you pronounce the Chinese letters and words, is Luolan. Southern.
元がよくわかる。
She's yawning.
年頃からして帝のお手つきにはなりそうだ。
She's of age. And remember the amount of politics and how everything is political in the real palace, as I commented and analyzed previously, so I won't go into that. But case in point, even the seemingly ordinary tutoring / mentoring lesson by Mao Mao, as recommended by Lady Li Hua and Yokyu, I'm sure there's politics involved. I'm sure prior to Mao Mao's arrival, based on my speculation, I'm sure they were already conversing and talking with each other and definitely inquiring and probing with the new concubine, Lady Luolan, to trying to obtain information. Because remember, everything is political in the royal palace. And the more information you have, because information is power, the more more leverage, more advantage you may have. Because remember, these 4 upper ranking concubines, they're competition. They need to compete with each other politically, psychologically, and interpersonally to rise to the throne of the queen / empress, the wife of the emperor himself.
この度講師を受けたまわりましたマオマオと申します。これから皆様にお教えするのは
The forbidden arts?
女の園における秘術。他言無用にお願いします。
Oh, dude, the poor 14-year-old concubine, she won't be using this. Because thank the Lord, the emperor is not a pedophile, right? Thank God. But the poor 14-year-old young concubine, she's going to get not traumatized, but this is like so taboo and so hentai-des for the 14-year-old. Anyway.
それでは教材をお配りします。
I like the colors of this lavender purple dots. Are there like pictures? There must be pictures and images. I knew it. I knew the 14-year-old was going to pass out. This is like too much for her imagination. Man. She's deceased. I'm dead. She's not interested? Wait, why is Lady Loreline not reading this? Like, she needs to. Like, she needs to acclimate. It's not like she has a choice. Anyway, I guess she's so nonchalant. Is this like her tactics? Is she trying to establish her power dominance? Trying to set her foot down? Or maybe it's like a cultural, regional differences? And guys, case in point, the country and the land of China is fucking massive. It is huge. And even, I know some people said this is like a combination and concoction of Ming Dynasty and I think, I forgot another one. Anyway, it's a combination of a couple of Chinese dynasties. In each dynasty, there's like the northern lands, southern lands, right? Eastern, western, da-da-da. And based on Mao Mao's, I guess, monologue, it seems like Lady Loreline has a northern face. And maybe her outfit is even different. It's more traditional. You can see the cultural differences. So maybe her aloofness, her indifference, based on my analysis, could be a psychological tactic to put her foot down, to show her assertiveness that, I don't really care. It's like, right? Because when you're seemingly indifferent, it's like a power move. And or combination of just like a cultural differences from whatever region she's coming from. So I'm not too sure yet. She keep passing out. Bro, Jinshi.
わからんな。ご苦労。長かったな。
Yo.
こいつ聞き耳立て
Oh, you can tell from Master Jinshi's pressed mark against the door. Master Jinshi, you are such a troll, dude.
これは一体どういう状況だ？
マンネリ離脱
And then Lady Lorna is completely indifferent.
でも数千人の二人には喜んでもらえた
That's true. So based on Lady Yokyu's response and her joy of here goes go away the tired old routine, here comes in new techniques, sounds like and seems like Lady Yokyu does indeed love and she does like Emperor himself, right? So you can tell just from her response, and she's generally in a good mood, in a positive state. She genuinely seems happy. That means she actually enjoys learning about these techniques to not just please the emperor, but also enjoy it. Because obviously when you're having a sexual relationship with those that you love, it's not just pleasurable. There's also bonding, and there's also love. So even based on this response, I could gauge into Lady Yokyu's love and how much she does like Emperor himself. She looked for the first. She looked away again. Yeah, she's hard to read. Very hard to read. Damn, she's doing what she wants, huh?
好きに使ってくれ
なあ、どんな授業をやって
後日帝に感想を受け
Another similarities between Mao Mao and Jinshi. Master Jinshi is also very curious. He also needs to know whatever he's curious about. That's why he was trying to peep at the materials earlier after Mao Mao's like, no, get away. And he was trying to eavesdrop. Sure, you can say that he's not really interested in the lesson itself, but more about Mao Mao. I think whatever Mao Mao does and in charge of, and whatever's surrounding and center around Mao Mao, Master Jinshi's interested. I think that's valid. Another possibility, and probably in combination thereof, is Master Jinshi is also responsible because, again, he is in charge of the real palace because he's the gardener of the emperor's garden. A cage and a garden, using Mao Mao's poetic, very deep descriptions. A lot of possibilities. But just based on how the episode started with that ominous, very sombering vibe, I'm guessing this episode is centered around the new character, Lady Luolan. So I'm excited to see what she's about because Mao Mao is right. She's very mysterious. She's hard to read. Obviously, she's not talking at all, right? Again, she's not talking.
宝条の金一封
She's a real one. Snowing again. Must be the winter. Hmm? Oh shit.
ラカン様、ラカン様。
Someone's hiding? Who ran away?
ラカン様、こんなところに。
Oh. We keep seeing this guy, the pirate eye patch dude that was kind of looking down from the upper floor at Mao Mao when Mao Mao was looking at those herbs in the earlier episodes. Now we know that his name is Master Lakan. And the fact that this is his third appearance, although brief, seems hinting at the pending importance and significance of this character maybe? Or am I overthinking as always? What is that? It was hard to see. Some sort of a silver material or tools? Mao Mao is getting closer and closer to the pending truth, reality of Master Jinshi. I don't know if she's ever going to find out he's a secret prince, but I think the facade of Master Jinshi being a eunuch, air quote, because as I suspected and predicting he's not, because he's a secret prince, I think it's going to slowly come to the reveal. But we'll see how long it takes for Mao Mao to get there. True. He's very responsible and he works hard. Xiao Mao. Oh, nice. I bet that was the order of Jinshi. But obviously, Gaoshun is the one that carries out. Oh. It's exactly what I said. And Gaoshun probably felt the gaze and the stare and the sigh and grumpiness of Master Jinshi. And he's like, whoa. Hey, this isn't me. Like, hey, don't get it confused and twisted. I'm just simply carrying out the order of Master Jinshi. I'm dead. See, again, Mao Mao completely is oblivious to the gesture or the thought behind the gesture of, oh, I guess he needs permission. How lame. But in actuality, as the audience knows, this is a gesture of affection from Master Jinshi. But again, I don't think Mao Mao is oblivious because she's autistic. Rather, I think she's oblivious because of that tremendous power gap and power differential and the hierarchical difference as I've been analyzing throughout. Now he's happy. The reality TV show of Jin Mao continues. I'm dead. I mean, it is winter. She's constantly looking for herbs. I bet that old palace lady's gonna show up. Oh no. Lihaku. Did he get promoted? Jinx? Oh, you see the building's on fire in the back. So I'm guessing that the soldiers and the master from last night were investigating the cause of this fire. Of course not. Ah, that is adorable. Nice. Power of love. Zang. Ah, he's looking for his love. That was all in Mao Mao's head?
とある御人の部屋付きになりましたので。
この季節には珍しくもない小屋だよ。火元がわからないってことで借り出されてるんだ。
All because of winter? To keep him warm? Another mystery.
これか。怪我人は？
倉庫番だけだ。命に別状はないが。っておい、あんまり近づくなよ。
わかりました。
She's her
Her
curiosity. And yes, I agree with a lot of the viewers that have been commenting, especially in the Patreon, that Mao is like Sherlock Holmes or Elma Holmes, right? So yeah, this is definitely a detective type of a show. And yeah, Mao definitely checks the intelligence, sharpness, the highly deductive skills of Sherlock Holmes himself.
建物の周りに散らばった破片。これじゃぼやというより爆発に近い。
Explosion. Because the ricochet of all the things shooting out.
疑いありと見てるわけか。
Arson.
下っ端役人ではなく、李白様が出てくるのもうなずける。そこらの倉庫ならともかく、ここは帝のいる宮殿内だ。
Wait, what?
この国はおおむね平和であるが、すべての人間が現状に満足しているわけではないだろう。稀に異民族が襲ってくるし、飢饉や干ばつもなきにしもあらず。
Okay, I'm definitely I am overthinking by a long stretch, so that's my preface. I just made this crazy connection that what if this fire is related to the new concubine, right? Laoran, because she's from the north, allegedly, and maybe I think the north, even in China now, but back then, to my knowledge, I could be wrong, so someone correct me if I'm mistaken. But to my knowledge, the north, around the dynasties era, that's where a lot of the Ariko barbarians were. But of course, barbarians are relative. To the Chinese empire and to the Chinese dynasty, anyone that is not part of the dynasties are barbarians, right? But to the barbarians themselves, I'm sure the Chinese dynasties are also barbarians. So it's all just cultural conflict. No one's right or wrong. It's just all relative based on your perspective and yeah, wherever you pay your homage, so to speak. But based on I guess this can't be a coincidence. Think about how this episode started. Episode started with this very sombering music and the dramatic entrance of the new lady, Laoran. And then we keep seeing a glimpse of her mysterious vibe. She's very disinterested, which is very suspicious because she knows this is a lesson and instructions recommended by the upper ranking concubines. And this is an order by Master Jinshi, who carries out the order of the emperor himself. And if you are a new upper ranking concubine, wouldn't you want to learn those seductive techniques to appease the emperor himself? Because if you appease the emperor, you gain the favor of the emperor, which means not just you, but your entire tribe, your entire community benefit based on commerce, trade, etc., as you've seen. So the fact that she seems so disinterested begs the question for me, what is her true intention? Why is she here? And either she's here voluntarily for the sake of her tribe, or it was a political marriage arranged by the prestigious family she represents. But either or, it benefits her and their tribe, like I talked about, to learn those techniques, the forbidden technique, to appease the emperor. But she seems very disinterested. It's very somber, very dramatic, very mysterious. And then immediately soon after, a fire happens. In this warehouse, the emperor's also residing and staying once in a while, it seems like. Coincidence? I think not. Because one thing I learned about the tempo and the setup of this show, the Apothecary Diaries, is there is no coincidence. Full stop. So is this some sort of a covert operation that is continuing since episode 5? But this time, it's carried out by the so-called barbarians tribe. And maybe that tribe is where the new concubine is from. But of course, I could be overshooting this and completely wrong, which is the fun of the show, right? So we shall see what happens. Exactly. Nothing's guaranteed. What was that thing that shines? Bling bling? Was it the silver thing? Yep, that's the thing that Master saw. Oh! Detective mode on. Is that smoke? Or no, is that dust?
聞いてるのか。
聞こえてますよ。聞こうとしないだけで。燃えた
Ah.
倉庫にはこちらと同じものが置かれていたんですか？
いいんじゃないか。
あとこれも土とノコギリ、あと釘も必要ですね。
何する気なんだよ。
ちょっとした実験です。
So I just had another commenter again continues to believe Mama is autistic. Again, I don't think so, but of course everyone is feel free to conjecture as they want since the authors never clarify, I suppose. But one of the reasons why people continue to believe she's autistic is because hyperfixation, which is the autistic traits based on ASD, autism spectrum disorder that I talked about, based on DSM-5-TR, which is the latest diagnostic statistical manual. But here's another counterexample and counter evidence. Mao Mao is not just hyperfixated on drugs and herbs and apothecary stuff. Anything that activates her curiosity, like solving mystery and detective mode, like right here, case in point, she cannot let it go. She hears the master Li Haiku, but she's choosing to not listen to him because the curiosity is too strong, right? So she's not just hyperfixated about apothecary stuff. She's extra obsessive and hyperfixated about anything that begs her curiosity, which is a counterexample and counter evidence saying that, oh, she must be autistic because look at how hyperfixated she is only about drugs and medicine and herbs. She's not. Her curiosity is widespreading. It's anything that stimulates her intellectual curiosity. She needs to go to the bottom of it. But it shows, again, why she's so competent. Because she needs to go down the rabbit hole. And because that's information, that's knowledge. That's how she learns. It's truly, truly admirable. Her level of intellectual curiosity. What's she doing now? She's good at everything. Ah, okay. Makes sense. Well, also because her teacher is freaking her dad, who was a palace physician, right? That's why so much knowledge and information. She gonna do explosion? She's trying to make explosives?
これでいいですか。
それとお願いした火種は
Gochani. That's a cool voice actor for a deep voice.
わけがわからん。
準備できました。
Oh, explosion. Here we go.
はい。では。
リハクさんも
Lia, cool. You too, bro. Bro, that toxic
わかりました。
toxic ego,
危険
bro.
なので重々気をつけ
She warned ya.
あ？逃げるって何がだよ。
Bruh. Bruh. That toxic ego, dude. She told you.
だから
Literally told you. I'm dead. She's like, I got those massive biceps. I'm safe.
原因はこれです。
What ingredient is that? Flour?
はい。小麦粉やそばとい
Oh, what? Wow.
キセル。
人目を盗んで一服するため中に入ると外気が流れ込んで粉が舞います。
Ah, boom. So when she ran into the other warehouse across from the warehouse that exploded, it wasn't dust. Remember, I thought it was like smoke. It was actually fine flour powder in the air. Makes sense since it's like a warehouse for flour. But is it really this innocent? Was it truly just an innocuous mistake, or is it something deeper? Or like I said, did I overshoot it by miles? Reasonable.
んなことよく知って。
以前6章間で間借りしていた部屋を借りたことがありまし
It's
て
from her mistakes. Math scientist indeed.
あの時 時のババアは怖い。
Yeah, you exploded a room.
粉が爆発とは不思議なもんだ。
世の中不思議なことはほとんどない。不思議というならそれは知らないだけだ。
Wow. Anything that feels strange is just not yet known. Again, that's a scientific inquiry. That is a scientific method. It is until it is not. It is unknown until it becomes known through the scientific method. However, I stand by what I said many episodes ago. As someone that is trained as a social scientist, as a psychotherapist, of course, I revere science, scientific method, randomized control studies, meta-analysis. All those things are very important. Being evidence-based is massive for my profession, 100%. At the same time, as someone that's spiritual and religious like myself, I don't think everything can be known by science. Sure, you can argue that anything that feels strange is just not yet known, but I don't think so. I think there is something that's just unknowable, and that is the mysterious nature of life in itself, right? But again, that's my spiritual perspective. We don't have to agree with each other, but that keeps life more fun for me, because that the hints of mystery and the limitations of science, because science is not end all be all. It's reductionistic. Newtonian science was great for physics, but it's not end all be all, right? It cannot solve everything there is. And that for me keeps life fun, keeps me motivated to stay curious so I can continue to explore, discover, uncover things. Because if everything is discoverable and known by science, then where's the fun in that, right? So that's my philosophy.
風邪をひかぬよう気をつけてください。
Bro, he's like, oh, it's winter. I was like, bro, you're acting so tough, but now you're already sneezing and you're already sick. But I forgot it's the winter, so that must have been freezing.
商売っ気がないからな。営業活動
Nice,
してあげないと。
nice, nice.
パイリン姉ちゃんに会いに行く。
Now she's heading back to work. This was just her side passion project.
これ持ってきちゃったな。
Oh, the
き
pipe.
れいにして新しい吸い口をつければ元に戻るか。
She
売れば
took back the
それなりの
evidence
金に
though.
なりそうだ。というか、倉庫版が持つには立派すぎる。
Yup.
もしかしたら大切なもの。
I knew it. This is something deeper than just an innocent
返
mistake.
してやるか。
I think that's going to be an important clue for her to find the culprit. What's happening? Oh, yo, this guy, the cycler, he's the culprit. He's the guy that killed the old master, the one that made Master Jinshi sad, right? The guy who lost his wife early on, the guy who died of over sodium with the sugar and salt combo that Mama again solved. This is the same dude, the same glare and same side eye. Is he gonna attempt another assassination attempt? Yo, this show is crazy, but it's the same guy, same culprit for sure. Wow, freaking foreshadowing, dude. Anyway, as always, enough said. I hope you enjoyed my deep analysis of this show for this episode. There wasn't as much psychological concepts because this episode was more mysterious, more detective. But I hope you enjoy my maybe overshooting predictions, overthinking as always. As always, smash a thumbs up. And make sure you're subscribed, because if you're not, you will. And you might miss out on my next video, my next series, whatever I'm doing. And before you head out, share something you learned. And feel free to join our Patreon or YouTube members for up to 2 and 3 weeks of early access. So you don't have to wait anymore. You get to watch things live as I finish recording them. So again, join our Patreon family or YouTube members for up to 2 and 3 weeks of early access. As always, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Shout out to the best patron and YouTube members families. As always, until next time, peace.